Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Irresistible and I'm a manifestation and soul realignment coach. My channel is geared towards helping you become your highest potential so that you can create and live the extraordinary life that is your birthright. In today's video, I'll be talking about how to break past cycles through revision. But before we get started, just a quick reminder that I offer both email and video coaching. So if you need help in manifesting any of your desires or in clearing any of your blocks, then you definitely want to check out my coaching options. They are all in the description below. And please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon in order to receive a notification anytime I upload a new video. So let's get started. Today's video is a request by one of my lovely subscribers asking how to revise the patterns of the past. So we all have certain patterns or cycles, or even we consider them generational because we pick up patterns from our parents, from our grandparents, and we seem to perpetuate those patterns. How do you break them? Now, obviously, you can always just manifest changing the future, but you can also do this through revision. Revision is manifesting the past, changing the past. Actually, even when you change the future, when we manifest anything, we change our mental patterns around a situation. We start to think in alignment with what we want. We think from the end. All of that is helping us manifest a change in our reality. But actually what's also happening is you're changing the past, though you're not conscious of it. You are shifting timelines. You cannot manifest what you want and not change timelines, because the other timelines you've experienced are a reflection of your other mental patterns, your different mental patterns. So you cannot be in the same timeline. So automatically you're revising the past as well in the process. The person you are today has a different past than the person you were in the past, if that makes sense. And we see it all linear, but it's actually everything is now. And so you're shifting now to a new timeline that seems to have a different past, although you may not be conscious of it. But this also means that you can, rather than keep your eyes forward, you can revise the past in order to make the path forward much easier. And you can do this through revision. So revising is very powerful when you've had patterns that seem hard to change. And that's all you knew, right? So that's all your subconscious mind knows. Now, essentially, your subconscious mind doesn't know what's going on in your physical reality. You're the one who's feeding it, literally, with the thoughts you're thinking and by the words you're saying. So anytime you want to change your subconscious mind to adopt a new story, you're doing it through repetition. You're telling that new story to your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind can't reject it. But your conscious mind is the one that's finding it hard. And your conscious mind is the one that's getting in the way. It's saying, I don't see how this is possible. So in order to change that, you can start affirming that I've always fill in the blank. So you're saying, I've always had this. So let's say you have always experienced financial struggles. So you can affirm and say, I've always been financially abundant. I've always experienced abundance in my life. I've always had money. Saying that, you can actually have less resistance than saying, I am financially abundant, if that makes sense. Because you're observing your current reality and your conscious mind is opposing it. But when you're saying something of the past, your conscious mind is gonna feel easier about it for some reason. It almost sees it as a game. It is, because that's what you're doing, right? So you're saying, I have always been financially abundant. I've always had a lot of money. And you just keep saying that. And then that will become a dominant thought within your subconscious mind. And then you can manifest that. So you're technically breaking the pattern. Another one could be, I have always experienced healthy relationships, or I have always experienced healthy, loving relationships, or in terms of health, I have always been very healthy, or I have always been at my ideal weight, or whatever it is that you're trying to change and break as a pattern, you say, I have always been this way. It's just an affirmation. And you will notice that your conscious mind can't oppose it as much, because there's a part of it that is on board with the game, if that makes sense. That sees this as, okay, you know, it's not going to reject it. Unlike if you're looking at your current reality and rejecting what you're seeing, right? So you can revise the past by saying these affirmations, and ultimately it will also help you feel lighter. In the end, it will, at the very least, it will help you feel lighter about getting what you want. When you say, I have always been this way, you're no longer identifying with the story of the struggle. So you're disconnecting from that identity, literally. You're choosing a different identity, an identity that always was abundant, or always healthy, or always at your ideal weight, or always in a loving, committed relationship. You're choosing that, and then you kind of are able to manifest that because you're feeling lighter in a sense. You're choosing a different identity. You're no longer identifying with all that past that seems it's a long past to let go of, which is also an illusion. It's not real, but that's the perception you have, that it's been years and years of you manifesting that, so it's going to be hard to break it. Revision is very, very powerful. You absolutely can revise very easily, and it will help you create a blank slate, or at least a place where you can manifest easier. So I highly recommend you do revision if you have not already. I will link a video above about revision. It's really, really powerful. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then please like, comment, and share, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next video.